This is in response to a question on Reddit about how you can test for something with a repeating command block, and then when the test is positive, uh, perform an action one time only without spamming from the repeat block. And just to illustrate sort of the problem, here is an attempt to do just that, where we have a test here on this repeating block, which is testing for a sea lantern block here in front of it. And then we try first to use block data to turn off the repeater block conditionally, so that as soon as it detects that, it should turn off the repeating block. And then here we have a conditional chain block that is supposed to indicate when the block is detected. But when you perform this, it actually will run more than once, as you can see. So we get two messages here for block detected. And the block here is deactivated, but that deactivation cannot stop the repeating block from running one more time. Now, if this third block here, instead of performing the action, actually activated an impulse block somewhere else, you might get away with it only running once. In fact, you could even let the repeating block keep running, but you don't want that really. There's various ways that you can get around this problem using entities or the scoreboard or whatever. Here's an example that does not use entities or the scoreboard. This is performing the same test with this repeater block here, but in this case, this block is conditional upon the success count of this impulse block, which is beside it, and this block has no command in it. It's only there to serve as a activator, a control for this repeating block. So right now this block is set to have a success count of 1. So it is activating this block here, which is testing continually for that block in front of it. And then in this case, rather than turning off the repeater block, we're changing the success count of the impulse block upon which the repeater block is conditional. So this is conditionally setting that to false when the repeater block is successful. And then here we're activating the continuation chain by setting the impulse block here to auto 1, and then your execution would continue down that chain there. So in this case, you can see we place the block here in our first test. It executes twice, and here it executes once. And that's how it works.